Well, on behalf of Doug and myself, thanks Wendy and Hank, and to David Barron and the whole team of ICCF for this recognition of our work, and through this, the importance of conservation in our lives and the non-human world. We spent the last few days here at a conference on climate change and peak oil and depletion of natural resources. And off and on during the conference, I thought to myself how little attention is being paid to another great crisis of our time, the massive extinction of species, taking place every day in every corner of the planet. My hope is that gatherings like this multiply and increasingly shine powerful light on our responsibility for each of us to do whatever it takes to slow down the trend of this crisis. I can tell you from my personal experience that though I'm very proud of my previous life in business, the real deep satisfaction in my life has come in this, the third stage of my life, working in the conservation and restoration of wild landscapes and wild creatures. So thank you for my part, and as Dave said a while ago, we're in a hurry.
Well, I too would like to thank David, especially for this kind recognition of our work. Also, it's something oftentimes you don't hear directly from your friends, but the kind words of both Wendy and Hank are very gratifying. The focus of our conservation work really in Chile and Argentina is to try to create national parks. So far, over the last 5 or 6 years, we managed to put together 2 national parks, one on the south coast of Argentina, the Monte Leon National Park, as a good collaboration with the private sector, in this case our foundation, the Conservación Patagonia, which Kris presides over with the Argentine government. It's now the newest national park in Argentina. In Chile, thanks also to the determination of President Ricardo Lagos, we managed to create with the Conservation Land Trust, the foundation I preside over, a 5-star national park, the Corcovado National Park on the coast of the Pacific in South Chile. All of these projects we have been working on over these last 17 years in both Chile and Argentina always meet with political opposition. It's part of the process. Over the years we've gotten, I guess, tough skin, weathered through the criticisms and the political opposition one finds for conservation. Conservation, of course, arouses passions when land is being converted from that of development to that of conservation. It always creates a wide front of political opposition that has to be dealt with. Of course, here in Washington, I don't have to explain too much to this audience about political opposition. Presently, Kris's foundation is working on a new national park about the size of Yosemite in Chile and Patagonia. It's going to be a shoe-in for a national park in terms of opposition, because the Chilean government has already given a green light to that project. Our own first major project, the Pumalin Park, which our foundation still administers privately, will eventually as well be given to the Chilean government. That too is roughly the size of Yosemite National Park, about 800,000 acres. The prize or the recognition that we received this evening brings another topic to mind, and that is the long tradition of what you might call conservation philanthropy that really is an American, true American tradition. And I'm very proud, and Kris is very proud, to be able to follow in the footsteps of so many people that have contributed to conservation projects, principally in the United States, but also Americans that have been doing this kind of conservation in other countries. Many of you may not know the details of this long tradition, but it started over a century ago. Nearly every one of our 77 national parks in this country has either in part or in total a component of private philanthropy and private conservation. So we feel very honored and proud to continue in that and be recognized as such. So I thank you very much.